Namaste. Hotep, I shake 13 love, peace, God, 13th overtone. Yo, so like I was saying about, the holy tree, the holy Kabbalah tree, man, the flower of life, man. So Divine Jewel Pilgrim, Divine Shaman Jewel Pilgrim, she said that, it rises up to your fourth chakra, what they call fourth circuits, which is chakras, what I'm saying? It takes you to a love level, what I'm saying? And she was talking about, like, the bird brain people, the ego trippings, those are mostly, like, your cokeheads and shit like that. And those are the beings that just stay stuck in the third chakra, and it has to be proven to them, or, if they don't see it, like, they don't have that right brain thinking, you know what I'm saying? It's more like logic people, you know what I'm saying? And, so you can look it up on 7 Circuits of the Brain, Part 5 on YouTube. Divine Shaman Jewel Pilgrim, also known as Dr. Jewel Pilgrim. That's how you put it. And so a lot of these dumbass people will say that it has chronic brain chemistry disorder, but ancient India recognized cannabis as good for treating all varieties of illness and alignments, including one of the things that they used to do. If you look up the history of where the hookah was made, how the hookah was made, and da-da-da, and all this and that, it'll explain to you, and a hookah is the original of the origins of these bongs and shit like that. And the bong is a sacred sound, you know what I'm saying? Bong, you know what I'm saying? But people don't know about that. But, yo, so it deals with this eating, that when they didn't eat, they would burn trees, and that would satisfy them. Because when you burning, it's like eating, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta know how to do the proper meditation breathing for you to actually intake that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know it, some people do. Some people can't reach to that level because they've been influenced by the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? It's like how some people will be attacked by things because they're ruled by parasites. They're full of parasites. So, one of the so now I'm gonna break down. Oh, hold up, one more nigga right here. Shen Nung. That's SHENNUNG, right? And this is 5,000 years ago. And this nigga, his name literally means divine farmer, my nigga. A divine farmer. He was known as one of the 3 emperors, right? Of the original 5 grains. And he basically taught the ancient Chinese agriculture, how to use THC, especially cannabis, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is THC. That's what we're going to be calling it, the professional words, not the mother, lame terminologies. He taught them acupuncture, all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? And he passed away, though, from taking a weed, because he was into all this kind of stuff. He was a genius. He even taught about immortality, how to make gold, how to, heal all kinds of ways, you know what I'm saying? But he passed away from taking a yellow weed, but, who knows what kind of shit. They call it a yellow weed, and that he didn't because when you take that, you have to take another dosage of another kind of herb, another kind of cannabis. And at that time, he didn't take it at the right amount of time, and he just let it be. And it was like as a time of gold. So people don't know what was in the people's mind. People may think like, oh, they would try to blame it on something else. But he's the only nigga that I ever heard of that I can say. But I don't even know if it's even about THC. I gotta look more upon it. But they say weed. We don't know what kind of weed it is, but he said it was a yellow weed. It was a potent one, powerful one that's not for weaklings. And he was into all this kind of stuff. But the American Society of Addiction Medicine, like, those are the people that deal with basically all this dumbass information about all these lies and shit like that, right? And people fall into that. And another thing is, like I said, the name is Bang, which is BHANG. And it basically means that you use marijuana in a medical and religious purpose. And it's one of the philosophers said, he expressed, a guardian lives in the bong leaf, which means, in THC, marijuana. To see in a dream the leaves, plant, or water of bung is lucky. A longing for bung foretells happiness. So basically, in your dreams, in the dream state, if you was to see trees or marijuana or anything like that, it tells you of blessings, fortune, good fortunes to come. You know what I'm saying? And it's good for the benefits of marijuana. Is good for it's good for your stomach, good for appetite, to get you that right appetite you need. It freshens the intellect. Gives alertness to the body, allowing your body to be connected with itself. That's why all this disorientation shit or whatever, how people would say how they lose motor skills and all that. Like, yo, what the heck are you talking about? My wheel is spinning like it's faster than any of y'all's wheels are spinning, man. Alright, so check this out. And your appetite gets more heightened. So this is basically your melanin, because we all know that melanin deals with the feeling of energy and love and all that. So, and the more flavor you have, the more skills you have, the more rhythm you have. And THC seems to be giving this. I even had this other studies that I had that were talking about how melanin in melanated people who were testing for drug tests were more accurate, were testing for positive for THC, and they ain't ever even smoked weed or anything like that. And it was because of the melanin. Melanin and THC have the same, they're like the same formula. They're in the same form. And they also, the pineal gland secretes DMT and melatonin, DMT and all that good stuff, which allows you to get to that level or whatever, dopamine or whatever. And these are things that allow you to get to a higher form of thinking, or allow you to use your whole brain to think. And these are things that you do naturally, Kundalini, but with the THC, it's just a higher boost, especially nowadays and age. Especially knowing that we live in a root chakra society, meaning that when most people who don't know about the chakras or nothing like that, and they start burning or whatever, they're most likely gonna fall into the root chakra level, where they're bound to eat. They're bound to think sexually or whatever. They're bound to be giggling and goofing around. They're bound to slack off. They're bound to be couch